So I'm gonna say ready, and then like about 5 seconds, then we're gonna get up and do this. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you'll have to say ready. You say ready, and then 5 seconds later. Oh, fuck. Episode 1. Welcome, YouTube. Today we're going to talk to you about angular momentum. Alright, so momentum is...
Where are you going?
In physics, there exist many mathematical principles that govern how we understand some physical principles.
And they correspond to those physical principles.
Linear momentum is the thing momentum that takes you from one location to another location in space. Angular momentum, it translates us between angles with our speed. As a person, you're not only defined by where you are, but also which direction you're facing. I have no idea what I was explaining.
Hold this.
Yes!
We have this wheel to demonstrate angular momentum. And I'm going to stop it from spinning because it ruins the explanation if it's spinning already. I don't remember the explanation. We have this force here. We have a tension going up. And if I just let go of this bicycle wheel,
You expect it to fall down. Which it does.
yay! After we spin this wheel, even though there's tension in the string, and when we let it go, it continues to stay vertical, even though we wouldn't expect it to.
What is momentum, man? Momentum is something used in physics all the time. So momentum is that which transforms my position.
What does that sound coming from?
The generator of fucking translations. Hello again. This is a wheel. The idea is that
Alright, hold this.
there exist some things called vectors. If you're traveling in a car, you can't just describe the location of your car, but also say which direction you're going.
Okay, we have a bicycle wheel. Basically a force weight. So we have a force pointing upwards. The definition of torque. How is torque related? Torque is the change in torque is just a force in the angular.
Like torque is the radius.
They talk about it on truck commercials. It's how much your tires are moving to produce power output.
Right, so tires. Tires are moving in tires spin. We're gonna spin this tire as well.
That if you just let go of this bicycle wheel after you're holding it, it'll fall down. If Connor holds this bicycle wheel and we hold it against this spinny thing, that will make it spin very quickly.
It's gonna spin the wheel.
And I hold this wheel, what do you think is gonna happen?
Alright, so normally it would fall, right? Yeah. It doesn't though.
Without spinning, we basically have gravity acting downward, which results in a net torque that's pointing that way. The reason that this bicycle plane, that's rotating around the axis of this rope, the reason that slowly tips downward, because there are frictional forces due to air drag and a bunch of other shit. And I'm too drunk to explain why, but somehow it counteracts the fact that there's tension going this way. Oh, I remember! We have a torque that's pointing outwards from this axis, which has to sum with the torque that we have coming from the fact that there's a tension going up this way, and there's a radius going out from the center of this wheel. Because of this relationship, we have a torque that's pointing this way, and it has to add to a torque that's pointing this way. Frictional forces cause it to end up in this stable configuration.
Where you can grab this.
Now we're going to talk about a gyroscope. This wheel spinning this way, right? And if I push on this, should I try to put the sex in physics? Oh, that was fucking cool, but you didn't catch it. This gyroscope just navigated a perturbation. So now I'm gonna push downward on this axis. Extra gravity in a sense, since we know gravity is acting because we're on the surface of Earth. And we can see, and we see that this crazy spin happens. Talk about angular momentum. Alright, this is the real science, ladies and gentlemen.
The fact that the ball flew back at you and you caught it in every location, in reference to every location that you threw the ball at. Would you think that the ball exists? What I'm saying is that does that object? Oh man, we didn't teach shit.
You're doing well. Keep talking.
What is the concept of momentum? What is the concept of momentum? What is momentum? Momentum. What is it? Think about it for a second. But for now,
You did too much.
too much what?
Physics.
Next episode, we're gonna discuss
You should redo this one.
Tune in next time, folks, for an equal caliber quality Drunk Physics episode number 2.